All right, guys. So right now it looks like we're just kind of going straight down. Looks like we're going to be maybe a little bearish this morning. All right. Right now, it looks like to the downside, it's going to be the good side today. It's just like, God, the stop loss just has to be so big today. Let me check out the kill zones. To me, it looks like we're going to run that liquidity down more likely to the 26,047. So we'll be able to more likely be looking for a downward trade today. That would be our PM liquidity. Then past that, we're going to be going maybe down to the yesterday's Asia London lows that we didn't take out. And plus, we got that opening week gap down there. All right, so like I said, we're going to be looking for shorts today. So like I said, to the downsides, we're looking for 20,000. Let me look at that level one more time so I make sure I give you the right target. 26,047. For 26,047. Oh. So that's the target we're looking for today. And for longs, we would pretty much have to get all the way back up to 266, and I don't know if we get back there or not. Let me look on that hourly chart. I had another level marked out on that hourly chart here. Doesn't look like we have any, like, we had a little European news here, like we had a European press conference. Oh, come on now. So we do have a little 3-star news, but I'm not sure how much it's going to affect the market. And we could make a run down to 842 before we get a bounce. So definitely, and that gap fill-ins all the way down at 524. So we still have that open weekly gap down there. So it could just be downtown today, guys. Downtown. Put some jams on. So we'll turn the camera on in a minute. I'm just not at home, so we just limited what we use our camera. Man, I would love for it push back up to 160s, 180s, and look for a short out of that area there. I mean, wanting and getting is two different things, though, guys. You know how that goes. Yesterday we had a pretty good day trading, so hopefully today won't be any different. Or even a retest of 170. I would even settle for a retest of 170. I don't know what 50% this candle is. See, 64 to 81. So that's 80 points. So 40 points in, or 50 points in. So I think this is almost the. Let's see. I don't know. Let me see if I can find the Fibonacci on this chart. No. There we go. Well, let's see here. Like I said, I'd love to see a retest back up into the 50s to 70s here. We'll definitely look for a short out of that area if we can get back up there. Like I said, guys, we'll turn the camera on in a minute. Got about 2.5 minutes. Dude, if we could start breaking these, I like the fact that if we can break back below the 80s, we may even look for a short back below the 80s also. And what that is, that's our opening 15-minute candle. Or if you want to see it be safer, you would wait for it to break the 80, then push back into the 80 to 20, and that's back into that 15-minute range, and you can look for shorts out of that. If we go to the downside, which it looks like we are. All right, less than a minute, guys. 30 seconds. Hopefully we don't open up as a dud this morning. Like I said, I'd love to see a retest of that 68, 70 area to bring these down. Oh, it hit that quick, didn't it? Broke that 80. It could pull back. Let's see. Yeah. All right, so we got a 10-point move, so we got a little bit we can lose here. Got those 50, 46 down there. We figured we got 10 points on that first trade, so we got a little profit that we can risk. Yeah. Looking for 47 to get hit. Don't be scared of the 47. Nah, come on. Give me my 47 before it comes back. Come on. No, we don't want to see a print. God darn it. I wanted to hit before it prints that new candle, because if not, dude, it's probably going to have a 50% pullback. Yeah. Oh, well. I guess it's going to get to the 47 without us. All right. Yeah, I'll lower it down to 2 micros on this next couple. Just... I'm going to buy this, possibly. Yeah, just like that, we left a bunch on the table, guys. We're going to break even fairly fast on this. Damn. I guess good thing it's nice if you stayed in it this morning. God, man, we just left 80 points on the board. Damn, no bounce, dude. 100-point rip down to the downside, guys. Congrats for anybody that stayed in it. Damn. Oh, let's see where we could go. 840. Damn. Let me just take that off. You know, you're sitting there watching it. Where could we go? London lows, 843. Could look for a bounce possibly out of that area. We're running all this liquidity from the last few days is what we're doing. Another missed opportunity, guys. 100 points. Definitely had the right idea this morning for the short. I like to see a break through the 42 here, then for it to pull back up. We want to break below those 40s. That's the London low from yesterday. So we're just going to watch it right now. Kind of pull it up. Just had to be quick. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't have my trades popping. Oh, it already stopped me out. So that was the London low from yesterday. I didn't have my trades recording, son of a bee. %50 would be all the way back up at basically 100 points back to the upside. Aw, damn it. It touched it. These moves are massive right now. It's probably hit the 90 and pull back though right here. Ah, would it hit the 26,000 bounce? Yeah. Like I said, I think the next target down's at 840. Ooh, new candle finally. Like I said, next target down is probably going to be 820. Then I think back above 26,000, you may get 2640. There's the first 26,000. Real quick, light 10 points. Looking for 40 to get hit here. Ah. There was the 40 hit, guys. What did it say? 40? 40. Oh, goodness. The good old Fibonacci, guys. Tells you where we're going. Left about 40 points on the table. We're beast moding it again today, guys. If we can't get above 40s, we're pulling back. 40s is your 50%. Boom. Damn. All right, let's see what happens once we get up there to the 80s. Now, if we can pull into this area, then get back below the 80s again, definitely we'll be shorting that. There's the 80. I mean, I expected 80 to hold, but I thought we'd at least push up into the 80s a little bit. Damn. 30 points, pull back. Whew, this thing went straight down, straight back up, guys. Let's see if we get a bounce, pull back off the 20s. Should be another bounce here at the 20. Above that 20, maybe looking for a long. Like I said, we'll change to longs above the 20. But all right, we got 40 seconds left on this candle here. Man, we could easily pull back though, even if we jump in long. Maybe retest 170. That's above the 15 minutes here. It's 2 micros. I hate that we're struggling to get above this 15-minute candle here. Well, shoot. Because we could have a big pullback here. We could come back and down and touch that 100 level. Might have to, we can add to it or something. Because I figured we could at least get a push up to the 70s here. Just could not get above this 15-minute range. That's where my entry was at. Another 10 bounce. I'll give it one more push. If it can't push here, I may close it because I don't want it to keep pushing up, then come back and close. I mean, and have to go back down to the 9 EMAs. We can always re-enter. Like I said, we're using small size. Yeah. me get stopped out here. We're right below that. Right below that 15. Yeah. Right below that 15. It's just too uncertainty right now. If it was going to go, it needed to go. I just don't know if we need that 9 EMA pullback on the 5-minute. I mean, I still like the long here. It's just, I just don't want to keep sitting through the drawdown. Let's go back. Be about the same entry. All right. We're still at the 15-minute opening range. Whew. There it goes. Just took a little bit. Boom! Beast mode engaged. Look at all that volume. It's going to hit the 70. Probably have a little reversal here at the 70. Damn. Let's see if this 50 can hold for us. Let's get that pump up here to the 26,200. Nah. We left. We should have took more. We should have just closed it. Damn it. We should be stopping. I mean, what is it? 10 o'clock, first 30 minutes. We're already up $200 a piece on each account because we're copy trading. So we're at 235 and 2 something on the other. We're back into that original 15-minute range from 9 to, what do you want to call it, 9 to 9:15. It'll make that 15 again. Yeah, baby. Yeah. We like that little setup right there. You know what I'm saying? Just struggling to get away from that opening 15 minutes. What's up, Christian?
We're gonna head out for a little while and run some errands.
Okay.
So we'll be back.
I'll keep the house as safe as I can.
Miguel and Francisco downstairs.
Okay.
They're there too. And yeah. If you leave though, leave it unlocked in case you come back.
As far as I know, I don't plan on going nowhere.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Alrighty. Be safe out there.
We'll do.
Let's see what the 50% of this total move is if we're going to retrace it. That would be all the way back down at 2640. Let's see if we get through these 80s here. There's the first 80 hit. It looks like we're going to continue pushing here. I didn't know if that 80 would hold. So you keep hitting that 80. Nope. Yeah. So we're stuck at the bottom of the original 15 minutes from 9 to 9:15. But at least been your pretty close to your 10 points. Like I said, 40 is your 50% pullback. Let's see. I was trying to be patient, wait for a reprint, see if we can get a new print candle, and see if that will. Don't really want it back above this 100 level. Ah, damn it. Looks like it's going to get us. All right, so the bottom of that 15-minute failed. Aw, don't tell me it's going to do it again. Try it one more time. We're pretty much just using our profits from this morning. Shit. Faked out again on that 15 minutes. Damn it. Come on. There we go. That sucks. We're one move too early to that, huh? It's okay. It's probably going to bounce here at the 40. That's the 50% pullback. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it may pull back on this 40 level. So that's just why we're going to try to take profit, because that's the 50% move. Instead of just taking 0 out of it. If it's going to stay, this wick should hold. Yep, what'd I say? The wick didn't hold, so we got hit. And that was exactly to the 50% mark. Now if 80 holds here, we can possibly look for another short with a couple micros. Make sure I got this thing lined up right where we're just playing 2 micros. Couldn't get it set up enough time to jump back in. I don't know if we can get a retest of that 80. If we blast back through that 80, look for longs, kind of go back to above that 15-minute range. Ooh. It's already at the 40. If it gets to that 50%, it's probably downtown. Come on, give me the pullback. This way we can look for it short here. I won't release this short unless we get back close to that 80. I really want to see us. Well, let's see. At least back above the 60s. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Now we can kind of get an idea if we're going to be moving up or down, if this 80 holds up here. All right, this is where you need to see hold if you're going to still be looking for shorts. Now, if it blasts through that 80, we're probably going back up. $15-minute retest. And this is just 2 micros. We blast that 80. We're going to change. We're going to be going back looking for longs. That's back inside that first original 15 minutes. Dude, that's BS. It flew through my damn water. I don't like that now. We'll go to break even. Okay. It didn't feel it the first try, guys. That kind of made me nervous. I'm going to shoot for that 12. That first 10 bounce. See if we want to take out this wick here. I'm going to start taking some profit just because. Nice. Beast mode engaged, guys. Worked out perfectly. 80 held. Waited for it to bounce, then kind of did the reverse thing where we took the order in the momentum. What's up, trading? That there, I'm sorry if I missed your message. That there was just waiting for to see if the original 15-minute was going to hold. So I used that first 15-minute candle for at the beginning of the hour from 9 o'clock to 9:15. Let me put it on this chart. I don't think I have it on this chart. I can put it on there so you can see it because I'm trading off my other chart. Let's see. And plus my time is wrong because I live in Central, but I'm visiting someone that's in Eastern time. So let me point it out. All right. Did I put it on there? Yep, there it is. All right. See this retest of that 15 minutes there, this little square box that we have on there. That's your first 15 minutes. A lot of times you don't usually get this many hits. A lot of times you just get one retest, but we've just been going back and forth a lot. And that's when I was saying if it pulls back and this 80 holds, that's why I was playing behind the move instead of just taking it on that move in case it blasted through, just to play it on the safe side. So far this morning, most of the morning we've been just trading a few micros. I think the highest that we've traded is like 5 or 6 micros, but for most part, it's been just 2 or 3. What are we up? The 378. We're copy trading this morning because these accounts reset, so I was trying to pass them before I get to the reset date. So we don't have to trade that account now. We can just kind of go back to a single. That was what that particular trade was based off. The original, I call it the original 15 minutes. It's the 15-minute candle, the 9 to 9:15. And my charts don't look like the one that's probably on the screen. I honestly haven't been using a lot of those levels lately. Let's see. I have them on there, but I haven't been using them. Most all my trades are the ones here is like mainly just looking at the 15-minute candle. And I'm taking my trades on the 5-minute chart. We definitely left a lot on the table because we originally got short early this morning. I think we were actually short from the 40s this morning. I'm not sure if you're still here. The one target we were looking for, because we got short way back up in the 100s this morning, was basically to take out the ICT kill zones. I don't know if you trade off the kill zones. Let me mark some of this out so they're easy to see. So we were looking for these for downward targets this morning. So this, I didn't have anything target below there, but this was our original target this morning, that 2650. But we could have a bigger move to the downside because we have not filled in that weekly. We got an open weekly gap way down there. And we can see what level that is real quick and see where that open weekly gap is. And that is, which is a long ways down. I don't know if we get down there today, but that's all the way down at 25,698. And to fill in the gap, we would have to get all the way down to 25,535. So, long ways to the downside. Sometimes we also take the 5-minute inside bar. Yeah, so I'm visiting family, so my normal setup is a little different. I'm not at home in my normal environment, so it feels a little weird trading when you're not at home. So right here, we could possibly break back out above that 15 minutes. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. All right, so we're about to retest the 15 minutes. All right, here we go. Let me make sure I'm on the right account because we don't need to make any more money on that account. So still need quite a bit for that other one. I just got to make sure we're on the right one. Yeah. And this was probably a little bit more than that 50% pullback. 40 was our first original target, which this one hit. So this is why I was kind of buying into the short, because we hit the 50% mark, then we blasted back through the 50% of that candle. And it looks like all we did is took out this wick here. No, didn't quite get that wick at the 26,000. It came pretty close. Let's see what the hourly chart's doing. Oh, goodness. Just got to be a little patient here. Kind of like we lost a little bit of volume. We don't have that very strong momentum like we had earlier. I know we've kind of just died off. So be careful if you're taking trades now. More likely, if you jump into trades now, you're just going to have to either sit through drawdown or just sit through a lot of just little chop. We've had a lot of volatility for this first hour. So it's actually been pumping since 8:30 this morning. If you go back and look, the market started moving about an hour early this morning. And plus, right now, the London market's closing an hour early because their time's already shifted. So like our time goes back this Sunday or Saturday night. Theirs went back this past weekend. So we might have been getting that London pump this morning. We're still retesting the bottom of that 15-minute candle. I mean, if you had the boys to put a short on, I mean, shoot, you're up. You're up like 30 points. But I didn't have the boys to do it the second time. I did the first retest, but I didn't have the boys to do the second retest. Oh, goodness. What do we got? That was also pretty close to the initial balance retest also. Damn. The 15 minutes pain again, guys. It just didn't quite get as far as that last one where it literally just wicked it. This last one missed it by a few points. So it missed it about 5 points. So a lot of times that's why I'll do my trades from the back end. So I'll follow that wick up, and just to make sure we're going to get some kind of bounce, then have the trade come back down through. Just in case it blasts that 80. Ooh. Trading, you still here in the lobby? How's your day been? Man, now we're just stuck. Nothing to do here, guys. We're stuck. So it looks like right now we're just kind of stuck in some a consolidation box. We got our big old idiot box here going on. We need to get back above the 80s here. All right, guys. So we're just kind of going to sit on the sideline now. I mean, we're pretty much don't have anything to do here. Unless we get back above those 80s, we're just... I think even the safer ways... Need to try to wait 2 minutes so you can see what this next 5-minute candle. See, whenever you got a candle with no wick, so this market could come back and take out that down there at the 40s. So you got to be careful of that there. So think no wick, market right back to it. So be careful of those no wick entries. Yeah, see how there's no wick on that right there? A lot of times the market likes to come back and clean those up. I like that we're pushing out that consolidation box. I just kind of need to wait and see what this next 5-minute candle brings. All right, we got about 10, 15 seconds left on this candle here. Trying to risk very little here because it's only 2 micros. Because I don't know if we need to pull all the way back down there to take out that. All right, so yeah, that might be the case. Let me see what the 50% of this candle is. About 70, so we just went over. Like I said, it could go back and take out that bottom of that candle that does not have a wick on it. So we're up still 332, but like I said, we're going to be aggressive on this account because, like I said, we have to pass this either by the 2nd. One of my accounts I got to have by the 2nd, which I have this weekend, then the next by the 7th because I don't want to pay the renew date on it. So we are going to be aggressive because let's see how much more I need to make. I still need 400. $520 or $525 or $425. Yeah. Yeah. Look there. It's going after that bottom of that candle. I thought we would get a little bit more push, maybe up to the 30s or 40s here, then maybe a pullback, but it wants the bottom of that candle now. A little bit more. It's probably going to get it. Ooh. There it is. Now, I'm not sure, because, I've just noticed this recently. I heard somebody talking about that, or is that no wicks on the bottom of a candle is how they usually rerun it. But, I don't know how soon. Well, what's up, Ponzi? Rainy, cold, yeah. I think it's been like that for a lot of people lately. Just waiting on the cash. Nice. Let's see if we can break this consolidation box that we have. If this 40 can hold, we'll try to add to it. Because it's going to suck if it stopped me out because I'm up 40 points or 30 points. Go to the lows. That's what we want to see, guys. We want to see the lows. Come on. Let's see the boner to the downside. I'm gonna have to start taking some profit out of this because I do not want to get up $100 and that thing just come back and rip and stomp me out because the day's been insane. All right, we're gonna at least lock in 20 points. If we break through these 90s, you should see a little bit of the boner will continue. Oh no, I don't want it. I was hoping it would close farther down. We got 30 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. Come on, 26. No, here we go. Let's see what's going to happen. Come on. I got a new battery already for my mouse. We need a lot of these wicks here to hold. Just in case we get stuck, we're going to at least take, like I said, we're going to take profit out of this. We don't want it to come back and give us nothing. Come on. If the 90 goes, it should get down there. Take out them lows. What do we got going over here? Get through the targeting those session lows. All right, so we got at least 30 points locked in. Come on. Nah. Probably gonna get us. All right, we didn't get the 100 points like we wanted. All right, we're going back down to 1 micro. Make sure we got on 2 micros. Wait and see what happens with this 40 here. Yeah, we'll wait and see what happens with this 40 here. Still struggling a little bit to get through there. Man, back above that 40, we'll probably go back to looking for longs again. But, man, I thought we would at least want to take out this. I don't know what the 50% of this total move is to the upside. There's the 40. Let's see if that 40 holds. Break those 40s. More likely we're going back up to the 60s to retest that 21 EMA. Yep, there's the, just broke the 40s. All right. Is this the 5-minute breakout here? We got a 5-minute trend line popping here. Come on, mouse. Did it hit the 60? Close. Got 1 minute left on this 5-minute candle. Didn't know if we need to get a 50% pullback. Here, you want to see the bounce out of the 20s or 30s or something like that. Here's the 20s. That's about the 40-50% pullback there of this total move to the upside. That's that wick at the top of this previous 5-minute candle. If this doesn't hold, we can maybe get a push back up to the 21 EMA on the 5-minute up at 65. Or if not, it'll stop us out. It's going to break our 50% mark here. Dude, it didn't fill me. Come on. I hate when it does that crap. Is there no orders sitting there to fill me? That is... Dude, we hit our 10. You see it wick through there? Oh, well. We're just going to take a stop loss on that because it didn't fill me. We're just going to stay in it for 5 points. I don't like the fact that it wicked through my target and didn't fill me. So hopefully maybe this time it'll get it. There it goes. Don't be nasty, nasty, Nasdaq. Look at there. 50% pullback, guys. The Fibonacci pays the bills again. Just wait for the 50% pullback on these 5-minute candles before you jump in. And just play the reversal. So should expect some kind of pullback here too. Like I said, we should hit the round about 65 on that 21 EMA. If we can explode this 21 EMA, man, I think we can go all the way up there to the 26,100s again. Or if not, we go straight right back down. We'll do right there. Once it gets above 75, I will move it up some so we don't take completely zero out of this. See now, look, this is what we got to look forward to. Look, there's no wick on the bottom of this freaking candle. So this next candle could come back and take out that no 5-minute candle with no wick on it. Remember, it did the same exact thing a while ago, guys. Trades are getting banged out today, guys. I love those days where it feels like there's no wrong move. There's a retest of that 21 EMA. Come on, get through the IBH. Where's that IBH? There's just no wick down there, guys, so I don't know. All right, boom. There's the wick. Put a wick on that candle. Oh, watch it go back up. It's like I'll take care of my own wick. Oh, goodness. Oh, my candle. Boom. What'd it do? Take out his own wick. Let me take out my own wick. Push back up. Excuse me, guys. Excuse me. My freaking mouse dying today. Let's see here. Got a very doable tomorrow. I got to make sure that's not the count that resets Sunday. If not, I'll have to do whatever I can to make that money tomorrow to get over that level. So... your friends. Boy, what did that candle do? It came back to put a wick on itself. It's like I'm not going to wait for my next candle. It's going to do it itself. Yeah, that may be the last of the trades today. I just feel like at this point, I mean, we've taken quite a bit of trades today because we're up 487 and 378. So pretty good day. What is it? Nice. Woo! Look at that thing trapping some folks, guys. Trapping. I mean, that's been a lot of green candles. So... This could just be another retest of the 40s, the 20s, then pop back up here. Boom, pop back up. This stupid thing. I think my mouse is going dead. Maybe if the 52s to 65 holds, maybe we can get another push up to these highs. Or this could just be another lower high. I mean, we got high. This could be our high and just push down below here. All right, 5-minute candle. No, it's still trying to retest those 80s up there where that 15-minute was. Come on. Excuse me, guys. The volume's just not there no more, guys. Every trade we enter from here on out is it's going to be super risky, and you're just going to have to either sit through drawdown or you're going to have to sit through chop. It's going to make the trading more stressful and just instead of those bang bang trades. All right, here comes that 80. Let's see what happens with that 80 level. Yeah. Dude, that 15-minute, original 15 minutes this morning does not want to give it up, guys. Come on, this 15 minutes finally going to give it up. Man, this thing's just been a wall. That's also, I think, because it's also kind of tied in with the IBH today. So it's tied in with the initial balance low, which was the close of the original hour candle from this morning. Yeah, so I think it's giving it a little bit more support than kind of what we're used to. You can kind of see it. That's what the stuff that's highlighted in the red there. Man, I don't even know if I want to take any more trades. My freaking mouse keeps freezing up. I'm going to have to get another battery. Control. Just miners somewhere. Rest in the seat soon, got nothing to eat. It's welfare. Let's see. Got us a little consolidation box here. Let's see what side's going to win. Oh, yeah. Getting super tight here with the EMAs. EMA's only got about a 10-point spread. Got about 30 minutes left for a new candle here. Also on the hourly chart. Uh-oh. Is the bottom going to win? We're going to win the box? Looks like it just dabbed a little toe outside that box. What are we gonna do? Give us the short? Give us the short. Come on. You already stuck a little toe out there. Let's just go and dip a little bit farther, guys. A little bit farther. Maybe. These EMAs are tight, guys. A lot of times you don't want to see EMAs that tight when you're looking for moves. Usually it gives you a lot of chop. Just sitting here being patient, guys. Nothing really to do. We're just chopping sideways. I mean, it's expected. We're rolling into the lunch hour here. Unfortunately, this is what we may get until the 1, 2 o'clock hour. So that's why I was saying, like, every trade you enter is just going to be, like, stressful and choppiness. And it's going to take 5 or 10 minutes before you even get your 10, 15 points. Another 5-minute candle. Come on. Is this going to be the one? Is this going to be the 5-minute candle to break to the downside? Well, is this going to be the one here? Trying to decide if I want to try to hop in, and that way I don't have to risk very much, because like I said, we're just going to jump in with 2 micros. There's the box. Push. Push the box. Oh, it just dipped the toe. It dipped the toe. Come on. Get my 10. Get the 10. No, it didn't get the 10. Damn it. We may have to go all the way back up to the... Come on. So we're risking about $40 here of our profit here. Or about $50 actually. Yeah, if you're going to trade this time of the day, you definitely need to keep it small. 1 or 2 micros, especially if you're green already. We're at 470 at the moment, so we're risking a little bit of profits to see if we can get this pullback here. I hit my 10. We're going to go to break even. All right, we'll keep 3 points on this, the 50, because a lot of times we'll hit that 25 and pull back up to the 50. 25 to 30, we'll hit, then pop back up to 50. I'm hoping these 2 wicks saves us. This is what we're kind of hoping for. Our runner may just get stopped out too, guys. So that means tomorrow we'll have to make at least $250. Depends on what happens here. Sure. Let me look at the 50% of this total moved here. So we have to get below this is the 50% pullback here. So it needs to break that 25. Breaks that 25, you should get a push because it could pop. It could pop back up right here. Yeah, see it hit that little 25 right there? I mean, right on the nose. 25. That's 50% of this move from the bottom of this wick for this total move up here. So give us a little wick, then back to the downside. This thing could go all the way back up. Like I said, that was 50% of that move to the T. We're going to stay right above the 9 EMA. So we're still in this for about $10 if it stops us out. Let's see if we can add. Oh, it. I didn't mean for that to take me out. Oh, I hit the buy instead of the sell. I knew where I messed up. Son of a B. I messed up there. We accidentally took ourselves out of the trade. I thought I was trying to add there at the 29. Look, we would have got another 10 points. I knew if that stuff came back down, at least give us another 10 points. Then try to add a little bit to there. But we ended up putting a buy on instead of a sell. Damn it. Now all we got to do is sit here and watch because there's no entries at the moment. There goes our 40-point move, guys. Son of a B. Don't you hate when I hate when I mess up and do stupid stuff like that? Uh, 50-point banger. Damn it. I don't know if we can get back in this or not. I mean, we hit the 90. That's so. It'd be nice if we can pull back and hit the 10s here, maybe. Or we can look for the Fibonacci and kind of pull what the 50% should be. %'s all the way back up at the 30. See if we can get 10 points. If it can pull back into the 26,000 and hold here. I like to even try to get a better entry. I want it to pull back to the 10 here. We got the... I may go to break even fairly quick too, just in case it doesn't hold. So we're already at pretty much, yeah. We can always re-enter here. I just don't know how deep that pullback's going to have to be. So it's either going to go or it's not going to go, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we're doing it this way. Might have to have a 50% pullback on this 5 minutes, so I don't know if it's going to make it down there. So oh. I don't know what I did there. I think I hit the wrong damn button. I hit the wrong button. Okay, we're probably going to put it away. We're just going to settle for the 525, 522 that we have today. This way tomorrow we only got to make 250 to pass this. So it looks like we're going to probably I was trying to get into another short so we can shoot for those lows down at 941. Man, we totally messed that up. Okay, guys. Oh, come on. Yeah, my mouse is being horrible. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching today. Hope you're at least able to at least find 10 or 20 points today. Let's see if we can get one more little push here. If not, we'll close this. This is that level we wanted earlier. Might not get it. We're still in 1 micro here. Oh well, we were trying to see if we can pull that without risking any profit, but oh well. All right, guys, that's going to be it for me today. We're going to finish up 535 for today. Unfortunately, we kind of got I don't know what happened with this last trade. We jumped in at 40s here. So like I said, it should have been a nice 40, 50 point move, but it is what it is today. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching.